Hello YouTube. Okay, so this video is to address the atheist community out there. Got a couple of questions. First, let me tell you a little bit about my atheism. Used to be atheist. I have come to a new understanding over the course of my life. I was probably atheist until mid-30s. I dabbled. I was long story, but I'm going to try to keep this video down to like 10 minutes or less. But started out in life non-religious, baptized in the Mormon Church when I was 4th grade. Mostly saw it as a social thing. Eventually fell away from church. Decided that I just didn't believe in the fairy tale. I didn't believe in the judgment or in my understanding of what religion taught God as. Excuse the computer startup noise. Anyway, long story short, I've come to a spiritual understanding that's not connected to religion. My question for the atheist community out there is... specifically, I'm going to attach this or send this video to YouTubers like Thunderfoot, Coughlin, Amazing Atheist, and Pat Condell. I'm mostly interested in any responses they might give me. I guess the question is, well, it's not so simple as that. Is there room for spirituality? Hang on, let me back up. What I want to tell the atheist community out there is that I follow you guys. I watch you guys because I get what I am so anti-religion myself, and I see the harm religion has caused our world. But I don't connect religion with spirituality any longer. I'm very logical minded. It took me finding a scientific explanation, if you will, for God. And Thunderfoot, while I'm nowhere near as intelligent as you or a lot of scientists out there, I've come to my own limited understanding of quantum physics and string theory and vibrational theories and the through watching YouTube videos and the things that it's explained to me, and it fits for me. I can see the sense behind a cosmic consciousness. It answers the why for me. Why does everything exist? And I feel that all of us are aspects of that cosmic consciousness, and I also feel that there's so much we don't know scientifically that I think that eventually we will find God in science. It'll become a proven thing. I know we're not there yet, but I suspect it, and I believe that it's going to prove itself to be true. I believe that there's subtle energies that are far more powerful than the explosive dynamic energies we exploit in our world now, fossil fuels and atomic fuels and those things. I think that there's probably truth to the 0 point theories. I believe that there's truth in the old tribal spiritualities of. I used to think it was so hokey, you know, the power of positive thinking. But I now believe through my own experiences that that's a very real, subtle power. That there is energy in thought and in consciousness, and that we have the ability to tap in to those energies and create all kinds of wonders that we have yet to discover. We're not exploring those options. I've dabbled a little bit in psychedelics, in plant medicine, and that's only solidified those views for me. So I guess I've lost. Oh, I'm asking for the atheist community's opinion on spirituality as a possibility of a viable solution to the world's problems. Nothing dogmatic, nothing, like I said, religion is just as bad as the politics of the world. In fact, I'd like to make a comment to at least a couple of the atheist communities out there that by being as anti-religious as you are, by being as fanatically anti-religious, it's just like a religion. I mean, it's an imposition of your views on the rest of everybody else. Okay, granted, religion has created a lot of problems in this world, but the individuals that are in the religions aren't the problem. The individuals are just like you and me. They have their own beliefs and their own system for what gets them to this life and what makes them live lives of peace and happiness. It's those at the top. It's the structure of the religion. It's the fundamental view of only I am right that is where all of our problems come from. And when even like I said, even in the community of atheists, not all of them are this way. There are a few out there I've watched, and I'm sure you know who you are and who you aren't. But the ones that are like, religion should be banned and it should be stopped at all costs, that's just as bad as religion. Anyway, this wasn't for me to preach my views. This was only I guess, like I said, excuse my fumbling, flogging. It's just how I communicate. But is there room for spirituality in atheism? Is there? Does any of the atheist community understand or have the view that I have that there could be a scientific explanation for God consciousness as a law of nature, as a naturally occurring phenomenon that we just don't understand yet? Forget all the religious dogma about judgment and right and wrong and good and evil and heaven and hell. Life is what you make it here and now, and this is heaven or hell here and now. But I believe that our aspects of consciousness come and go in this world, and I personally believe in reincarnation, and I believe in karma. I believe that those we'll eventually find scientific explanations for and proof of. Like I said, I think that we are all a connected consciousness, and that connected consciousness is what God is. I find the proof of God in the smallness of things, in the quantum physics, in the. I'm just rambling. I wanted to make this one short. I'm very interested in your opinions on this, and please just take it easy on me. Like I said, I'm new to this community, and anyway, thanks for your interest.